Hi, I'm Mattie Wasiak, and I'm a junior studying computer science, and my project is I've been looking at a data set called Data Warehouse Connect to try to use it to optimize oxygen delivery to the preterm infant. And so the motivation behind this is it's important to keep preterm infants within a set oxygen range, because if their oxygen dips too low, it's called hypoxemia, which causes mortality, and if it's too high, it's called hyperoxemia and causes morbidity. And so we have this data set called Data Warehouse Connect, and it provides quasi-real-time data, including alarms, trends, physiological waveforms, SpO2 data, access for all the patients in the NICU at Beth Israel Deaconess Medical Center. And so we sampled this data set to get patients that are preterm, which is less than 37 weeks, and also in the hospital for more than 24 hours. And so this led to 367 patients. And so we looked at the oxygen saturation for these 367 patients to determine the coverage that we had. And so we found on average we have 96% data coverage for these patients. And so this means from the time of admission to the time of discharge, we have second-by-second oxygen saturation information for 96% of the patient's day. And so this leads to about 8,000 patient days of oxygen data, showing that this is a very rich data set. And so when we dive a little bit more deeper into the oxygen saturation of the patients, we grouped the patients by gestational age and by birth weight to see how these two factors affected the percent time that they spent outside of their target oxygen saturation range. And so we found patterns that you would expect to see. So we found that the most premature patients and also the patients with the lowest birth weight were the most likely to leave their target oxygen saturation range. Thank you.